Man makes a startling find while cleaning out his grandparents' old house. An Imgur user man was given the permission from the authorities to verify his dead grandparents' house before they bulldozed it, thinking that he might find some items that could be valuable to him as a grandson. The seemingly ancient house was falling apart on its own, and the man didn't think he would find anything of much value. He was sure about that until he went inside and he realized how wrong he was. Once he entered the house, he found many raccoons and pests. While walking inside his grandparents' house, he remembered all the memories because the arrangement of the items was still the same as the grandparents left them. In one drawer, he happened upon several photographs that looked the way they were from the turn of the century. But who were these people, and why are they in his grandparents' house? However, we need to know that all the old historical findings are not always that cool. Sometimes one can find some dangerous items, like the dangerous rusty machete. Why would they need such a thing in their house? Surprisingly, there was even more weaponry to be uncovered. This six-shooter pistol, for instance, was found inside a desk drawer. Were they in danger and they felt need to protect themselves? But he also found some good stuff, like the relative's baseball photo that was full of nostalgia, especially when you see one of your family relatives being a player in a 1907 photo, such a valuable thing. The fun party photo offered a lovely view into what the house looked like when his grandparents had lived there, and it was full of life. The liquor and the outfits tell a lot about the great memories they had. Another charming photograph was of his grandparents wearing this outfit. Apparently his grandfather was a World War II soldier. This old newspaper, which was dated October 3, 1944, was also found amongst the clutter. It was easy for him to imagine his grandmother reading this newspaper and getting worried about her husband's safety. Everything wasn't weapons and war, however. He also found this container that was filled with old perfume samples. His grandmother must have been a big fan of fine scents. And there's another proof of a young relative of the Imgur user. It's a raggedy teddy bear that could belong to one of his parents, or maybe his uncles or aunts. He also found this case that contained an unopened whiskey bottle, several shot glasses, a bottle opener, corkscrew, and stirrer. His grandparents must have been obsessed with liquors. The last thing he found is the one he liked the most. It's an old photograph of himself when he was a child. They hid it within their possessions. It meant the world to him. One can never know what he might find in his grandparents' old house. I bet a lot of interesting things.